What's up, Matt? Yes, sir. Gonna get this going in a second, but something's off with our music, and I don't know why. That's good. I'll worry about the music after. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bakersfield Hobby. It's time for our second eBay break of Sunday Night Hockey. We're here with 10 blasters of Series 1. In fact, we're opening up a brand new case. That's why we got this big thing right here. We've got a 20-box case, brand spanking new for you guys. So we're going to do 10 blasters now and 10 blasters next week. So let's pop this open, get the blasters out, and get to going. So, yeah, guys, let's get to it. There we go. Love to start doing this more across the channel, across quite a few of our breaks. Yeah, boom. So we'll do the top row. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. All right, so yep, so the second 10 will be done next week. Oh yeah. All right, before we begin, because this is an eBay break, all eBay breaks now have a sweepstakes attached to it. In the event you don't receive a card for this break, I still got to ship this ticket out to you. It's a policy we have to follow in order to continue breaking with eBay. Just keep that in mind as we go throughout the break. However, on the other side is a promo code to our card shop website, GreatAmericanSportsCards.com. You guys can find everything we have in the shop. Yeah, everything that's on the floor is on the website, so guys, go check it out. There we go. That worked. Got the music working. But yeah, guys, so everything that's on the floor is on the website. You guys go check it out. It's really super sick. And if you get the promo code, it's $5 off your next purchase. All right, let's go over the teams. Christian has the Ducks. Kyle has the Bruins and the Sabres. Tammy has the Flames. Larry has the Hurricanes. Adam has the Blackhawks. Kyle has the Avs. Timothy has the Blue Jackets. Christopher has the Stars. Kyle has the Red Wings. Jack has the Oilers. Sammy has the Panthers. Kyle has the Kings. Justin has the Wild. Ryan has the Canadians. Edward has the Preds. Ash has the Devils. Christian has the Islanders. Kyle has the Rangers and the Senators. Justin has the Flyers, the Penguins, and the Sharks. Edward has the Kraken. Matthew has the Blues. Matt has the Lightning. Jack has the Leafs. Kyle has the Mammoth, as well as the Golden Knights. Thomas has the Canucks. Justin has the Caps, and Kyle has the Jets to close it out. All right, 10 blasters. Let's get to it. On the screen is our donation counter. With every break we do, we donate to Raise the Future. It's a charity which helps kids get adopted. Thus far, we've donated over $139,900. We do 5 eBay breaks nightly at 6 o'clock, 7:30, 9 o'clock, 10:30, and midnight. Auctions end an hour before each scheduled break time. Of course, guys, we have 3 more eBay breaks coming up tonight. We have Ekholm, Johnson, Blackwood, Nazar, Malkin, Encore, Canvas, Young Guns, Sam Renzel for the Blackhawks. That's going to go to Adam. And Kopitar, Sherwood, Stone, Dorfia, Carrier, and Edmondson. We got 3 more eBay breaks tonight. First up is FPX. Auctions will start ending in 22 minutes for that, and it's breaking at 9 Pacific. Macabre, Tarasenko, Forsling, Gibson, Fox, Green Dazzlers, Logan Cooley for the Mammoth. That's going to go to Kyle. Then a Compadres, Makar, McKinnon. Owen Sillinger, Young Guns for the Blue Jackets. That's going to go to Timothy. Then McMahon, Lazat, Domi, and Chinikov. And then at 10:30, we're doing 2 hobby. So it's 2 hobby boxes of XVX at 9, 2 hobby boxes of Allure at 10:30. Strom, Moser, Point, Markstrom, Kemper, Ivan Demidov on the OPG Glossy for the Canadians, going to Ryan. Sizzle Reel Marchment. Cup Quest Chesterkin, Couturier Larkin, DeMello, and Konechny. Last pack of the first blaster. Matson, Wright, Moynihan, Kostelic, Bustle, Holloway. Dylan, Duke, McCarr, Zuccarello, Schneider, Sider, McDonough, and Anderson. That's going to the Lightning, going to Matt. And then we're ending the night with 2 hobby boxes of Upper Deck SP Game Used. Brand new product breaking tonight, guys. First time on the channel. Had some boxes open in the shop, and man, are they clean. I love these boxes. I can't wait to break those open tonight as we go on to Blaster Deuce. Byfield, Celebrini, Dickinson, McCarron, Thomas Encore, Canvas Foligno, Connor Bedard, Cup Quest, Taze, Varlamov, Skinner, Cylinder, and Bennett. How's it going, Elijah? Going quite well, man. Yes, these cards are amazing looking. Do you love? I do love. I love hockey cards in general. Upper Deck gets it. They get aesthetics. Bobrovsky, Forsberg, Zub, Mitnikov, Coronado, Zane Parak on the glossy for the Flames. Going to Tammy, and Matthew Barzal on the Green Dazzlers. For the Islanders, that's going to go to Christian. Then a tracking systems, Gustafsson, Kesselring, Carlson, Rasmussen, and Dubois. Pajot, Shabbat, Scheifel, Karusk, Huberdeau, Jarvis, Eklund, Radish, Barone, Holloway, Vasilevsky, and Sunkiss. Last pack of the second blaster. Jarvis, Panarin, Beniers, Henrique, DeBrusque, Reinhardt, Arncourt, Tolpilo Young Guns for the Canucks. That's going to go to Thomas. Then Golorian and Matthews, Drysdale, Coolidge, Lane, and Burakovsky. We do 5 eBay breaks every night, guys. Day of the week, though, does determine what we break. So, of course, Sundays are hockey nights. So, if you guys are enjoying these breaks, make sure you come on by next week, as well as tomorrow, because Mondays are also hockey nights. So, we do hockey every Sunday and Monday. Tuesday is basketball night. Wednesday and Thursday is football night. And Fridays and Saturdays are baseball nights. All right, Ginther, Dumba, Sturgeon, Kakaniemi, Kamel, Encore, Canvas, Kemper, Draisaitl, Gudas, Backlund, Stankoven, Stolarz, and Taruni. Hellbia, Mishkov, Pasta, Niljovic, Slakowski. We got a Frank Nazar outburst followed up by Kirill Marchenko Dazzlers. So Frank Nazar for the Blackhawks. That's going to Adam. Love outburst cards. Always so clean. And then Kirill Marchenko for the Blue Jackets for Timothy on the Green Dazzlers. And a Forsberg and Yossi Compadres, Brzezinski, Stevenson, Wilson, and Horvat. Kemper, of course, going to the Kings for Kyle on the canvas. Kings, Kyle. Canvas. Gensel, Romanov, Trocheck, DeHaan, Schmaltz, Konechny on the glossy, Portraits, Malkin, Sizzle Reel, Pasta, Hyman, Myers, Hronik, and Seguin. Last pack of the third blaster. Werenski, Jensen, Boldy, Hurdle, Reinhardt, Sizzle Reel, Zane Parak, Young Guns for the Flames, going to Tammy. And a Robertson's Conversation, O'Connor, Murphy, Buchnovic, Peterka, and Checklist. We go on to Blaster 4. Now, guys, just a heads up, on March 1st, which, of course, is a Sunday night, it's a hockey night, we're going to be expanding to 6 eBay breaks every day. Schedule is going to look a little differently. It's going to start the same. First break is at 6, Oxygen at 5. But then it's kind of a rapid fire set. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, a little break, and then 10, 11, and midnight Pacific time for our break times. Sissons, Lafferty, McKinnon, Brink, Poling, Jimmy Snuggerud, rookie encore for the Blues going to Matthew. Canvas Ettinger for the Stars for Christopher. Cupquest Kaprizov, Protas, Ingram, Shabbat, and Pesci. So yeah, that is happening on the 1st. So about 3 weeks. No, actually 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Dylan Goudreau, Kopp, Trinan, Swayman, Martin Nekas. Green Dazzlers for the Avs going to Kyle. Sizzle Real Lukanen. Sam Morton Young Guns for the Flames going to Tammy. And Middleton Roy, Talbot, and Chatfield. Gossabishir, Byfield, Fox, Heskinen, Yossi, Cupquest, Martin Nekas, Saros, Beecher, Lucerainen, Taze, Engvall, and Skinner. Last pack of the 4th blaster, Macklin, Bobrovsky, Dickinson, McCarron, Mityukov, Butzel, Leo Carlson, Callahan, Young Guns, Ovechkin, Marlemont, Kesselring, Cylinder, and Tanev. Going to the Bruins, going to Kyle. 6 blasters to go, guys. Guys, when it comes to shipping, we ship once a week. We combine breaks from Friday to Thursday. So these cards will combine with the last 2 days of breaks, the next 4 days of breaks, and these will ship out a week from tomorrow. All right, guys, a week from tomorrow is when these cards ship out. McKinnon to Chuck, Hoglander, Mitchell, Greenette, Olmark on the encore, Canvas Power, Elias on the goal orient, Foligno, Stahl, Noah, Sin, Askarov, and Blake. Sorry, I wrap off a lot of stuff, Cape Cod. Not sure what you mean. So we got Suzuki, Alexiak, Poling, Kopp, Raymond, Green Dazzlers, Tage Thompson for the Sabres going to Kyle. You mean shipping time? Not entirely sure. Meaning on whole week, so Sunday, not great day. We got Kachetkov tracking system, Ryan Suzuki on the Young Guns for the Hurricanes. That's going to Larry. Correct. So we make that clear in every single one of our listings. We ship once a week to help you guys save money. We combine shipping costs throughout the week. It's $5 for the first team you guys give us in the week. $1 per team for each team after that. Throughout the rest of the week, resets every Friday. Letang, Lindholm, Kopitar, and Raquel. Bertuzzi, Hintz, Sissons, Trent, Fox, Johnson, Helbiak and Morrissey, Fox, Olmark, Rust, Kulikov, and Stamkos. Lafferty, McKinnon, Heskinen, and Dickinson. Austin Matthews, Sizzle Reel, Young Guns, Dominic Shine for the Red Wings, going to Kyle. And then a Connor Bedard compositions for the Blackhawks, going to Adam. And then rest of the pack, Protas, Ingram, Middleton, Shabbat, and Pesci. Alrighty, guys. Blaster 6. We are over halfway through these blasters. Moser, Point, Camper, Moynihan, Marchenko on the glossy, Peter Kochetkov. Green Dazzlers for the Hurricanes. That's going to Larry. Then Tracking Systems, Decord. We got a Demidov Lechinov Young Guns checklist. Love that, guys. At the end of the break, I keep forgetting to say it because we keep hitting checklist. At the end of the break, I'm going to do a left-right random. It's going to cover all of the checklist cards. We're going to random 5 times, whichever direction is number 1 after 5. All the cards will do that. We've got Larkin, Zuccarello, DeMello, and Konechny. Okay. Matheson, Wright, Kostelic, Larson, Leonard. Tug on the Bustle, DeBrincat, Cupquest, Schneider, Sider, McDonough, Anderson, and Manson. Let's go into the Caps, going to Justin. Didn't see a question, but okay. Hannafin, Anderson, Turcotte, Mercer, Kadri. Multiple tracking system. Another Leshanov, Demidov, Young Guns checklist. Followed up by Zuccarello, Reichel, Skay, Tkachuk, and McDavid. Final pack of the 6 blaster. Tarasenko, Strome, Forsling, Gibson, Markstrom. Encore Byfield, Canvas Cooley for the Mammoth for Kyle. And then Jack Hughes on the composition. Zotter, Couturier, Domi, and Shinikov. I have no problem with that. That's usually what I do, actually. I only do the left-right randoms if it's like 1. So, like, let's say we get a third. Like, that third one would be where... Especially as a checklist card. So, usually that's what I do anyway. So it'd be 1 to Ryan, 1 to Adam. Mother. I'm Blaster. Stavon. Stupid plastic. You guys, we got 9 minutes away from auctions ending for our next eBay break. Once again, there's going to be 2 hobby boxes of SPX. We got Moser, Point, Matheson, Kadri, Surgeon, Thompson on the encore. Up to canvas, Young Guns, Michael Callahan. Going to the Bruins, going to Kyle. I love canvas Young Guns. Like the special one. So Elijah, yes. So we do have local pickup. If you have to select it on checkout, right? So it's not an automatic option. You have to click the shipping option, select local pickup, and then yes, you can come into the shop to pick it up. It does follow the same timeline as everything else. So after everything still on Thursday. Thursday is the cutoff for our shipping week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we go through our processing because we have our shipping team go through all the breaks, handle everything, all that fun stuff. And then you'll get an email or message in your eBay inbox when your order is ready for pickup. Yeah, that's no problem. Clark Portraits, Larkin, Zuccarello, Konechny, and McDonough. Yeah, that's perfect, man. Yeah, we definitely have that option. So yeah, then you'll get a message in your eBay when it's ready for pickup. Then when you come in, just make sure you have your phone because it'll come with a code that we have to input, and then boom, pick up your stuff. Right, Hannafin, Kakaniemi, Nedeljkovic, Konechny, Cale McCarr on the Dazzlers for the Avs, going to Kyle. Actually, Adam, you picked up a couple nice ones. The Rinzel Young is nice, plus Outburst. I love Outburst cards in general. We got Recital Sizzle Reel, Jim Gotcher on the Young Guns, Schneider, Sider, Anderson, and Manson. Anderson, Turcotte, Pasta, Trocheck, Hedman, Johnson, Connor, Reichel, Skay, Gudas, Tkachuk, and McDavid. Last pack of the 7th blaster. Genther, Dumba, Malkin, Dahan, Schmaltz. Tracking Systems, Grubauer. Young Guns, Dorwart for the Flyers for Justin. Goal-oriented braided point. Backlund, Stanley, Stellaris, and Throom. 3 blasters remain, guys. 3 blasters remain. Also 5 minutes away from auctions ending for our next eBay break. 2 hobby boxes of SPX. That is our 9 o'clock eBay break. Then at 10:30 Pacific, we're going to be breaking 2 hobby boxes of Allure. And then we're ending the night at midnight with 2 hobby boxes of SP Game Used. I personally don't know our shipping, like what we have coming in. I'm just hired as a breaker, so I'm not entirely sure. I do know that right now I know a lot of our stuff like basically goes to eBay first on what we can get, and then whatever's left over is kind of what's able to go in the shop. So right now hockey went fast. Hockey's become very hot in the store, so I honestly couldn't tell you. Alexiak, Bertuzzi, Brink, Poling, Miller on the encore, Canvas, Cole Caulfield for the Canadians for Ryan. Moynihan compositions, Letang, Lindholm, Olmark, Kopitar, and Raquel. So, not really entirely sure if I'm being honest. I don't think so, to be honest. Because I know we got allocation when it first came out. Everything else, it's kind of a when we can find it type of deal. And first priority, is eBay. Is what we have to fill X amount of breaks on eBay every single week. So that's kind of first priority. And then it's like, cool, if we have enough, then we, if we're able to get more or find more, then it goes to the shop. Hints, Sissons, Cop, Trinan, Gabe Peralta, rookie OPG glossy for the Rangers for Kyle. Kirill Kaprizov, the $1 Million Man. For the Wild, going to Justin. Yeah, I will say that we do have great luck with the boxes we get in. I will say that we tend to hit some really nice stuff. And we got Talbot, Young Guns, Brindamore, Rust, Protoss, Kulikov, and Stamkos. And especially, like I said, on the first, we're expanding to 6 breaks a night. So I gotta be honest, I don't know how product is going to be in the shop, if I'm being real. We got Lafferty, McKinnon, Fox, Heiskanen, Dickinson, Perek on the glossy, Tippett on the bustle, Cupquest, Carlson, Ingram, Middleton, Shabbat, and Pesci. And then at the same time, I know in the summer, we are going to be moving. We are actually going to be moving the shop. I believe we're going to be off of Rosedale. So, and it's going to be a bigger space. So I think we are going to also be, we're going to be upping the amount of stuff we get. So it's going to be a lot of expansion going very soon. Dylan, Goudreau, McCarron, Mityakov, Kemper on the tracking system, Peterson, Young Guns, Olmark, Watt, Beecher, Talbot, Chatfield, and Engvall. Let's go into the Canucks, going to Thomas. 2 blasters left. Auction's ending in 2 minutes for our next eBay break. 2 hobby boxes of SPX. Blaster 9. And then just a heads up, in case anyone is outside of the U.S., everything I have said so far regarding shipping costs goes out the window because we use eBay's global shipping program for outside of the U.S. for international customers. Where we ship to eBay, eBay ships to you. However, in that instance, we actually have no control whatsoever over shipping costs. It's all on eBay. Just keep that in mind if you are outside of the U.S. I can't even send an invoice. Point, Matheson, Kemper, Moynihan, Ettinger on the encore, Canvas, Nikuchkin on the for the Avs for Kyle, and Macklin Celebrini on the compositions for the Sharks for Justin, Zuccarello, Schneider, Shinikov, DeMello, and Konechny. And of course, if anyone is local to Bakersfield, make sure you come on in the first Tuesday of every month for trade night. First Tuesday of every month. So, March, it's going to be the 3rd. Right, Hannafin, Kostelic, Larson, Swayman, Joey DeCord on the Green Dazzlers, followed up by Kyle Connor, Sizzle Reel, and Dalibor Dvorsky. Young Guns for the Blues, going to Matthew. Sider, Reichel, McDonough, and Anderson. I swear the Blues hit like every break. Like usually at least a Snuggerud and a Dvorsky, like perfectly even. Anderson, Turcotte, Genther, Mercer, Kadri, Hedman, Hill, Nekas, Skay, Gudas, Manson, and Tkachuk. Dumba, Hellbeck, Surgeon, Kotkaniemi, Werenski, Cagnoni on the Young Guns, Malkin Portraits, Backlund, Stanley, Brzezinski, McDavid, and Stellars. Down to the final blasters, guys. Down to the final blaster. Remember, we opened up the case to start this one. We're going to do the second half of the case next week. I believe on the 23rd. Wait, second. I think it's next Sunday. Either way. Last game of the year. Brent can't hold anything back now. Veromina, Werenski, Malkin, Dunham, Huberdeau on. Ooh, we got some outbursts on the gold glossy. And Matthew Tkachuk and Artyom Lechinov. What a back-to-back. Tkachuk outburst for the Panthers going to Sammy. And Artyom Lechinov, Green Dazzlers, little rookie action for the Blackhawks for Adam. I like the... Yes, sir. Over half a Stanley. And then compadres for the Oilers. Myers, O'Connor, Horvat, and Hronik. Jensen, Nurse, Schmaltz, Boldy, McCann, Marchessault, and Marchenko, Murphy. Tkachuk, Peterka, Markstrom, and Vasilevsky. So that's another one that I think we doubled up on. And then Hughes. I think there was one checklist card. I think it was the McKinnon one. That only has one. So the left-right random, as so far, will apply to only that one. Riley, Toffoli, Sandin, Hurdle, Coprasalo, Sizzle, Real, Aho. Matthew Robertson, Young Guns for the Rangers for Kyle. Compositions, Makar, Trouba, Potter, Gallagher, and Winberg. And we open the last pack, guys, and auctions are ending now for SPX. 2 hobby box break. That's going to be breaking at 9 Pacific. All right, final pack. We got Michkov, Gensel, Nilodovic, Pasta, Trocheck, Luukkonen, Encore, Canvas, Bennington for the Blues for Matthew, goal-oriented Ovechkin, Stevenson, Hyman, Thrun, and Wilson. All right, guys, we're going to do a little recap of the top loads, and then this one is over. Reminder, guys, if you can't make it into the shop, always feel free to head on over to our website, GreatAmericanSportsCards.com, where you guys can find all of our stuff. Everything that is on the site is on the floor, so you guys can check it out. See if there's something you like. Why not? All right, we got Bennington, Robertson, Barzal, Sillinger, Cagnoni, Dvorsky, Decor, Nikushkin, Celebrini, Peterson, Brindamore, Peralt, Kaprizov, Caulfields, Dorwart, Gotcher, Makar, Callahan, Cooley, Demidov, Lechinov checklist, Leonard. The other Demidov, Lechinov checklist, Kochetkov, Bedard, Shine, Power, Suzuki, Thompson, Callahan, Morton, Nekos, Ettinger, Snuggerud, Burek, Kemper, Marchenko, Cooley, Tolopilo, Duke, Foligno, and Bedard. In Stanley, we have a Demidov Glossy, Lechinov Green Dazzlers, 2 outbursts with Nazar and Tkachuk, and Upper Deck Canvas Young Guns, Sam Rinzel. All right, guys, let's head on over to the random screen for one. There was only one checklist card that was on its own. The other 2 had a pair, so I'll just split the 2. Everyone gets 1. So I believe this is for the McKinnon checklist. So we're just going to do a left-right random. Which we're going to random 5 times. Whichever direction is number 1 after 5, that card will go to either the player on the left or the player on the right. Best of luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it goes to whatever player is on the right on that specific checklist card. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for Upper Deck Series 1 Blasters. Coming up next, we got 2 hobby boxes of SPX. So, guys, head on over to eBay and get your bids in. If not, then feel free to head on over to our website, pick up some singles while you're at it. Let me know if you guys have any questions.
Don't treat me well. Cards is a loving thing, and it's nice like a Griffey swing. We have a great supply. Let's begin to pull all this fire. Let's begin to pull all this fire. Open packs, 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 and our luck got higher. Money earned, earned, earned. Pull all this fire. Pull all this fire. I feel so incomplete when cards are not elite. Bakersfield, hobbies wild. Oh, I feel like a child. Let's begin to pull all this fire. Open packs, 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 and our luck got higher. Money earned, earned, earned. Pull all this fire. Pull all this fire. Let's begin to pull all this fire. Open packs, 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 and our luck got higher. Money earned, earned, earned. Pull all this fire. Pull all this fire. Pull all this fire. Pull all this fire.
Rick A. Too fast to miss. 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 Yeah, born in the backseat, running from the start. Oakland raised me, gave me all my heart. Stealing bases, man, I had that spark. Hit the field like a king, made my mark. A's on my cap, yeah, green and gold. Ricky running wild, never do what I'm told. Crouched in the stands, watch me explode. First pitch of the game, send it out the road. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. Oakland streets, yeah, that's my home. Mom said, boy, leave that football alone. Took her word, now I'm in the zone. 25 years, man, the game was my throne. Stole warrant till he hunted, set that high. Broke Lou Brock, yeah, watch me fly. Holding up third, fans going berserk. Ricky in the hall, man, put in that work. Never back down, never slow up. Always first place, never hold up. Ricky, don't wait, Ricky, just go. If you blink once, man, I'm already home. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. 9 teams, but Oakland my spot. Brought that ring, yeah, we ran it hot. 89 champs, Bay took the lot. MVP, man, check that plot. As leaving town, man, breaks my soul. Ricky ran here, this was home. Field got my name, still stand tall. I run with the greats, never gon' fall. Ricky. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. Too fast to miss. Ricky forever. Too fast to miss.
In the heart of the Midwest, where the baseball dreams grow, lived a boy named Rick Ankiel with the fire in his soul. From a small town field to the major leagues light, he was destined to shine. Oh, he was ready to fight. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. He was drafted with hope, a star on the rise, with a fastball that dazzled and a twinkle in his eyes. But the pressure was fierce and the moments were tight, as the spotlight bore down in those long summer nights. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. In the dozos he soared with a curveball so grand, but the yips took their toll, they were hard to withstand. Strikes turned to wildness and the dream seemed to fade, yet his heart never wavered, he refused to be swayed. So he took a new path with the bat in his hands, a hitter's new hope, on the diamond he stands. The struggles of pitching now far in the past, Rick Ankiel, a new legend was cast. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. With the Royals and Braves, he carved out his place, a testament to will and the trials he faced. From the mound to the plate, he reinvented his game. Rick Ankiel, forever etched in fame. His journey's a tale of persistence and fight. Through the darkness he battled and emerged in the light. A story of courage, of falling and rising. Rick Ankiel, his legend is truly mesmerizing. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. So here's to the man who defied the odds, to the one who stood tall despite the flawed odds. Rick Ankiel, your saga is clear. In the annals of baseball, your name will appear. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay.
stadium lights. They're the stars shining, making history tonight. With a bat and a glove, he's the man of the hour. Show hey Ohtani, he's got all the power. Ohtani, the ace of the game, hitting home runs while he's striking them out. It's insane. Two-way wonder breaking every mold. Show hey Ohtani, the story that's being told. From Japan he came with a fire in his eyes. Now he's soaring high, touching the sky. On the mound he's fierce at the plate. He's a beast with every pitch and swing. The crowds never cease. Ohtani, the ace of the game, hitting home runs while he's striking them out. It's insane. Two-way wonder breaking every mold. Show hey Ohtani, the story that's being told. From Japan he came with a fire in his eyes. Now he's soaring high, touching the sky. On the mound he's fierce at the plate. He's a beast with every pitch and swing. The crowds never cease. Ohtani, the ace of the game, hitting home runs while he's striking them out. It's insane. Two-way wonder breaking every mold. Show hey Ohtani, the story that's being told. Every game he plays, he's rewriting the page. A new chapter of greatness, he's the king of the stage. From the east to the west, his legend spread wide. Show hey Ohtani, a champion of pride. Ohtani, the ace of the game, hitting home runs while he's striking them out. It's insane. Two-way wonder breaking every mold. Show hey Ohtani, the story that's being told. So here's to the hero making history so bright. Show hey Ohtani, the star of the night. With a bat and a ball, he's the pride of the show. Show hey Ohtani, forever we'll know.
Making chocolate is what Ron does. He has a perfect candy for you. Making chocolate, please Ron, for me. If you are wise, I'll give it for free. What does Ron do when he makes us those treats? Please, 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 Ron, please give us those sweets. Ron, give us sweets, make us really fat. Who will get more? Will it be Shane or Matt? I just love the taste of it. Making chocolate feels so good. If you're not greedy, Ron will make more. You will live in happiness too, like the Ronos undo. Chocolate for you.
Hey, you're coming to the rim, thinking you can score, but I'm standing strong, you know what's in store. From the tower in real quick. Lester, 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 go ninja, go ninja, go. Go Lester, go Lester, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go Lester, go Lester, go. You never see him, but you feel his wrath. Jumping in late, clearing out your path. Stacks the heat with a single click. Your grails, I was man, that move was sick. Shadow bitter with a master plan. Goes in every break like a silent man. You blink once and it's too late. Ninja snapped it up, sealed your fate. So beware when the bids get high. You think you're safe, then poof, goodbye. Like a phantom, he will descend. Swipe your slab and vanish again. He don't talk, he don't boast, but Ninja's name haunts every post. Call him out if you dare. Say Lester and he'll be right there. Final. Lester, 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 Lester. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go Lester, go Lester, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go Lester, go Lester, go. so bright from the streets of Paris nights. Lightning speed, he takes his flight. Now he's shining in the spotlight. Oh yeah, yeah, he's shining bright. Yeah, yeah. Oh, defenders try but they can't keep pace. Left them all, now they're lost in space. Golden boy with a winner's grace. Racing fast, you just can't chase. Oh no, you just can't chase. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell 'em Mbappe, ba-do-ba-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-ba-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-ba-da-ba-do. Yeah, yeah, Mbappe, ba-do-ba-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-da-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-da-ba-do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, with one move he's gone. Yeah, yeah. World Cup dreams, yeah, he made 'em real. Scoring goals with electric zeal. Keep on running, won't stand still. Future's his, he's got the will. Oh yeah, yeah, he's got the will. Well, Mbappe, ba-do-ba-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-ba-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-ba-da-ba-do. Yeah, yeah, Mbappe, ba-do-ba-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-da-da-ba, do-ba-ba-do-da-ba-do. Yeah, yeah, in a flash he's gone, in a flash he's right there. In a flash he's gone, in a flash he's right there. When the whistle blows, yeah, the whole world knows. Yeah, yeah. Can you stop him? Oh, no you can't, 'cause he's too fast. Can you stop him? Oh yeah. You think you can, but you won't last. Can you stop him? No defender's gonna last. No you can't, 'cause he's too fast. Can you stop him? Try to chase, but you're too fast. You think you can, but you won't last. Can you stop him? Oh, no you can't, 'cause he's too fast. No you can't, 'cause he's too fast. Mba, dooba. Yeah, Mbappe. Doobop, doobop. Yeah, yeah. Mbappe, ba-dooba-dooba, dooba-ba-dooba-dooba, dooba-ba-dooba-dooba-doo. Yeah, yeah. Mbappe, ba-dooba-dooba, dooba-ba-doo-da-ba-doo. Whoa, can you stop him? No, no defender's gonna know. No, you can't, 'cause he's too fast. Can you stop him? Oh, yeah. You think you can, but you won't last. Say you can, but you won't last, no.
In the shadows of the stadium lights, where the players battle through the night, a lurking beast, it waits with glee in the mad life turf monster, hungry as can be.
All right, guys, we're going to switch over to the SPX stream. If you're on YouTube, stay right where you are. YouTube, switch over once this stream ends. The next one begins. If you're on eBay Live, you got to click out and join the stream once the new one starts. I will be right back.